I applied to Wellness Workdays because of their distance internship. I was moving home to complete my internship to save some money while I was doing it. I was able to complete the Worksite Wellness Health Promotion rotation, which was super interesting to me because that was the area of dietetics that I'm most interested in.
So the reason I initially became interested in the Wellness Workdays Dietetic Internship was, first of all, my husband is military and there was a possibility we could move during the internship. And I needed an internship that would be flexible in allowing me to stay with my family because we have 2 young children, as well as supporting his career and continuing to find my own path to my career.
I think really what drew me in initially with the internship with Wellness was the idea of the flexibility. I work a full-time job, and I didn't have to leave my residence.
I was really interested by the concentrations that Wellness Workdays had, specifically the sports nutrition option. When I saw that we could be paired with a sports team, whether it be collegiate level or professional, I was really excited for that opportunity.
I have wanted to be a sports dietitian forever, and so it was really difficult, I found, to find different internships and sites that offered that kind of experience. I got to move down to Florida and complete 3 of my rotations with the Major League Baseball team, which at the end of my internship, I ended up getting hired on to stay a part of the staff. So that was a really unique opportunity, and glad that I made that jump and made that move there.
I was also simultaneously able to complete my master's degree at Merrimack College in Health and Wellness Management. Both of those combined, I really feel like set me up for success and the dedication that I have going forward. And I was also able to really combine all of those skills to pass my exam on the first try.
I was able to move to Boston, so I completely relocated, lived in a new city. I was able to meet a lot of other interns because there were a lot who also moved to Boston doing the same thing.
The thing that was really important to me was making sure that I got the experience that I wanted, and being able to hand select essentially my experiences, my rotations, I think is something that was incredibly unique to this internship. And I could set up all my own rotations. So for my clinical, I was able to work with an oncology dietitian in practice, as well as doing regular general clinical practice where we did pediatrics and geriatrics and tube feedings and all the normal quote unquote practices. And then my community rotation was with a diabetes educator, which I originally had no intention of going that route, but I really loved it. And that was something cool to find out that I would have never known had I not been able to find my own rotations.
Once I got into the internship and started doing it, one of the things that was outstanding to me was just my advisor, and she was just awesome to communicate with. Anytime I had any questions or anything about an assignment, that she was there to help, very responsive with emails.
Also just so amazed with how welcoming everybody was, all of the advisors, as well as all the other interns too. You could really just reach out to anybody and everybody was there with open arms willing to help you.
So I definitely never felt like isolated or like I didn't have support from staff or other interns. So if you're considering Wellness Workdays, I would highly, highly suggest applying because number one, the staff is so supportive. They give you everything you need during your rotations, education-wise, as far as directing you how to study for the exam, materials to study for the exam.
And in the end, to actually exit out of the program, we had to take an exit exam, which I think was very helpful in preparing me for the exam. It kind of gave you a feel of what the exam was going to be like.
If it is your goal to really get through the internship and become an RD as quickly as possible, pass your exam on the first try, I feel like I had every piece of support, every resource that I've needed to do that. A lot in part due to the advising staff, the resources that were provided, the class days that we had. I feel like I was very, very prepared to go in and pass on my first try.
Because I was an intern at Wellness Workdays, it also allowed me to be a part of our DI professional group on LinkedIn. And being a part of that group means that you are notified of new job postings and opportunities, maybe continuing education credits. I saw a posting for Wellness Workdays, and they were hiring an advisor, so it gave me the opportunity to apply for that role. And now I am working as an advisor at Wellness Workdays, so now I'm able to provide the same support and expertise for all the new interns.
Just to speak to the internship experience as a whole, I feel like it's really easy to be successful because you do have such a great team around you and supporting you. But the thing that I really, really, really loved is, I mentioned before, I did the diabetes rotation, and I was not expecting to love it. And my preceptor for that rotation actually hired me, and that is what I'm doing as my career now. So you never know where it's going to take you.